Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are, new project day. Should be a quick one. Famous last words. This is a 6 and up model, so I think I should be able to do this in one day. You would think they wouldn't make it too hard. Of course, I'm going to complicate things, but I think I'm going to try and add some color. I don't see any other skills or part counts on there. And this is one of the generic boxes, but it's a little Santa's Workshop model. Sort of see down there. But let's pop it open and see what we see. And then we'll go from there. Another Temu project. I'll try and dig it up and, a lot of times I'm finding these Temu projects, the ones that I buy are actually out of stock by the time I get around to making the videos, but if it's still available, I'll definitely link it in the description. And see here, so all in one, which makes sense. Got the I don't think this was a super complicated. I think I ordered this in October, so I've had it sitting around for a while, so I've pretty much forgotten what it is. I do remember, like a Santa's Workshop with the elves and reindeer and stuff, I believe. And sanding pad. And like I say, just a regular sheet of paper is the whole instructions kit, it looks like. Yeah. You got, several steps, it looks like, but I don't think they're going to be that difficult to put together. I think we can make this into one long project tonight. Doesn't look too, like I say, nothing overly complicated, I hope. And let's say there's sort of a representation of the end result. If it'll focus on it, got Santa and a snowman and some reindeer, it looks like, standing outside with the sleigh. Alright, yeah, ought to be a fun one. But I am going, I'll flip through the pieces first, but let's see, let's just do it this way. Bring it all the way as close as I can on that. I am going to go down and shoot a couple of coats of primer on this so I can really add I'm going to use the alcohol markers rather than the paint pens tonight, just to, I need more practice with them, to be honest. I'm sure I need to look up, while the primer's drying, I'll see if I can't look up some more techniques to try and make them a little bit better. It looks like that's, I thought that was going to be okay, yeah, that is the base, because there's the sign and it tears off it. Okay, but anyway, if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time, and every now and then I'll do something like I'm doing tonight, add some color to it. Very rarely really color. I'll generally touch things, but not like I'm going to do tonight. Got 5 sheets, really 4 real sheets pieces. So yeah, this should be pretty straightforward. Fingers crossed. If you've seen any kits like this or any of the other builds that I do, feel free to drop them in the comments if you got one you want me to take a shot at, because I'm always up to add on to my list. I got a pretty good list going, and I probably got projects lined up through February, maybe. But if you can find a good one that I want to do, I'll definitely bump it to the front of the list. But without any further ado, I'm going to go do some painting, and I'll be right back, and we'll get this thing going. Okay, as it turns out, looks pretty good on those two, but as you get further down, I was almost out of primer. So I actually got decent coated. I got one nice thin coat on it, which I think will actually work out good, because none of these details, very few of the details are really embossed. I think they feel pretty smooth. So I don't think if I'd gone thick with it, I don't think they would have shown through as well. But yeah, we got that. That's a really light coat. And I'm going to start off, I think I'm going to try and color them on the forms, and then when I take them off, I'll hit the edges to hopefully sort of, like I did on the last build, sort of take that abrupt cut off. Or maybe I'll paint this one black. make it more look like a cartoon or something. I'm not. I'll ponder on that as we go along. But anyway, I'm gonna start with this bit because I think this is, like I say, this is just the foundation. It looks like, so should get good cover, sort of get a good base of. Let's see here. I think I'll go cool gray, and then I'll try and hit the individual treads as with like a good black. Yeah, I've got a black one. But let's say but only the second time I've really tried to use these markers, so we'll find out together how good an idea this was. And I don't think this is the ideal medium to use these markers on either, for the record. Make sure I don't hit my sign up there. Around the edge here. But it does cover real good. I did notice that on my first batch when I did the butterfly a few weeks ago. Yeah, it's laying down pretty good. And that's saying you can tell the speckles, I'm assuming, is the primer bonded at some and didn't the others. But I think this is. So I may regret, depending on how long this goes, I may just speed this up so you don't have to listen to me babble for however long it takes me to color these in. Especially when I start working on the individual stones, I probably will speed that up. I imagine that's going to be a tedious process. I don't know how it is to watch, but it is satisfying to color these things in person. Let's see, okay, I guess I could have done it on one layer rather than the whole stack of them. Now, let's see, pop you back in your holder, get out the black one, double-ended, so I got the fine tip to go here, so let's see how long a couple of them take me, and we'll go from there to decide if I want to subject you to this. I can't imagine I'd make you sit through this whole thing at regular speed. That one got out of hand, but connected them. Let's try and do a better job of that. Oh, of course I did it right off the frame too. I think I'm going to be able to make this work. And I think I'll speed it up about right now on this part. Okay, I think that gets all the coloring I need to do done, and now I'm just going to hopefully have access to everything I need so I can touch it up after the fact. So let's jump in to building. And I did just realize something I forgot, but I'll get there when we get there. Okay, let me get my guys in order here. Alright. What do I need? Starting with B1 and B2, which is just our roof, so I didn't leave them alone. I forgot that this was a Temu set, and then I'm going to have to sand them all. Let's see how their sanding thing does. I usually don't use theirs, so it's not much to... That's a pretty aggressive sandpaper, so that should be... That should be good for that. Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize they'd done it on both sides. Cool. But, let's see you. Okay, so yeah, pretty straightforward. You guys go in together. Now I got to decide on these edges. I think I'm going to do them black. I think that'll make it look sort of cartoonish. So I'm going to go with the old. Actually, I think that one works. If this one will work, I'll use it. It's sort of. I think they're running. Okay, they're feeling it tonight, so. Those. Okay, so that's alright. Then we need A9. Let's go. Take a chunk of the form with me there. Get rid of that for assembly later on. I don't know if I even mentioned this. I looked it up right now. This one's selling, I think, for $10 or $11. So if it turns out nice, this could be a reasonably priced set. And if it builds as simple as I think it's going to, it might be a good, fun family project. That corner, get on there. All right. Goes on the end with these three. There you go. Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. Play it back out again. Markers a little bit out. Give me some more. I don't guess I need my paper anymore. And to A1 and 2. Sort of our entryway second, is that right? Well, the picture looks right, but oh, there's okay. It's labeled on there. Okay. I was looking on the form, so let's see here. So you okay? Going up from the inside. So don't wanna. I think it's yeah, it's gonna end up being covered anyway, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that one. But I will do the edges here. Didn't sand them. Marker may not like me for that, but that's the back edge, so it doesn't necessarily need to be done. Be covered. Okay. So I don't know that it matters, but A2 goes on the outside, so A1 there. I'm pretty sure this isn't even going to show, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. And A8, something I couldn't figure out what it was. I think it's going to be an internal thing, so I feel better about not coloring it in. I will remember to sand this one. Go in that way. Oh, no, it's not going to be showing. I'll go ahead and get it covered in. Okay. A11. The sides are going to be showing, so I'll hit them, but I'm going to stop. Just do that and along the bottom. Top on. Oh, I just realized this one's the wrong side colored. Okay, come here. Where'd chocolate go? There you are. So I hope this color's the same way without the primer on it. Does not look like it. Actually looks like it soaks in better and becomes darker. That's sort of what I was worried about. It does show the wood grain up, so I guess it looks a little more realistic, maybe. Let's see how. Let's say it just soaked in better, so it's more uniform. Have to make a note of that. Maybe don't worry about priming it next time. Now back to where we were. In the top here. These guys in the sides. Oops. Evidently I forgot. Did one but not the other, so let's just... Okay. Now, 4 and 5. Let's see. Yeah. Put A back where it belongs. assuming. Oh, they did it to me again. Those aren't gonna need them to be like that. Okay. So, guess I dig out my white paint marker, which doesn't have a broad head. Try and fill that in. Make sure I'm doing the right one. No. Right. So going like this. And like this. Okay. So this one's got to be white. Whitened, anyway. This is the kind of thing the old paint marker would have handled well because it had a nice chisel tip on it. And it does soak in pretty quick too, so it sort of looks very similar to what the primer ended up looking like. Right. Yeah, it's not the perfect crime, but I think I can get away with it like that. It seems it's sort of the same as the first one. Just get them together first, then knock them down. Hopefully force them into alignment. All right. Okay, and C6. Okay, so that's what I'm hoping is a door. Okay, yeah, it is, because it goes in the back of our little vestibule thing here. So let's go in there. Cool. And A10. A10. Okay, so going in. Okay, so it just goes in. Okay, to this slot here. Looks like a hinge. Not sure. I'm going to leave it be and move on. Okay. So I set you aside, and we're ready for our base plate. And then D9. D9. Okay, which I'm thinking this is a snowdrift. That's why I left it all like that. So you go in. Really? Evidently I've got to paint both sides of everything on this one. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone. And C4. Okay. This is not a mailbox. This is another door. So painting it blue, I think I'll still be okay, but I thought it was building a mailbox for Santa's letters, but we're not. Turns out it was. This goes in, there's a circle here. Now we drop our hinge down on the top of our door, so that's going to be our front door. So yeah, go in there. That door is not cooperating there. There's no door, there's no hole there for that. Go back to that one. Oh. Okay. That doesn't go there. That goes here. So that was supposed to be bricks down there. Okay. Now let's line it up. Yeah, there we go. Everybody here gotta get lined up at once to make that and go. Still, this little one still seems to be. Okay, there it went. And I'll pop in our snowdrift over here. We'll just have to look at it from this side. Okay, yeah, they're showing me back view of that now. C7, that's one that side with my window frames. And 2B9s. And C2, let me see, no, you're B. C2, okay, that's our big chunk. Oops. Okay. There. Okay, then on to our building. B8. These are going to be interior, so I'm not even going to worry about sanding them or anything. Just go on the back here to hold the pegs in place. And we take it in from the inside and bring them up to their holes there. I think. And then tie them in up there. Alright. Okay, maybe I should have used a gray on the cobblestones, but live and learn. And now, C1. Back wall. I'm hoping that door stays open so we can see all my work in there. This goes in there and there. This one's going to be covered up too, so I didn't bother making that more solid. Okay. Now we'll get to set you aside and work on our sleigh. I'll need D4. D6, D7. And C5. Getting into those nooks and crannies is going to be an issue on this one for the black part, my black marker, but I do as much as I can here. Marker's drying out on me, I think, so I'm going to do the best I can with it. Okay. This one. Yeah, they're going to be, this is going to be the inside of it as well, so that's okay. Don't need to go that far around on that one. Alright, now things are going to be showing the front and back edges on these guys, so that's all I'm going to hit. I forgot to sand that one. Okay. I think I'm about ready to assemble it. So 5 goes down here. Okay, that's going to be visible. Cross that bridge when we get there. And let's see. It's going to be a learning experience. Let me do a quick stop start. So hopefully, if I ever do another one of these, depending on how the views go, I'll be more prepared. I think I've already learned don't use primer. Alright, there's Santa's sleigh. Now let's go ahead and set it in. Alright, dropped right in. Love it. Now, see 8 and 9. Oh. Santa and his snowman. Once again, the nooks and crannies are going to be a little issue, but get as much of it as I can in there. Santa Goose. Where's Santa Goose? Santa Goose, over here next to sleigh. Snowman goes other side of the building. Okay. Other side of the doorway, I guess. That's there, but oh. Yeah. Situation situated. Now, 86. That's okay. And I think let's find out. Yep, based on that, definitely not going to use primer next time. That's the primer stops it from soaking in. I thought it would blend better with the primer, but I think much better without it. They're side by side, so you can see it goes much more. Yep. Like I said, live and learn. Okay, you got them down there, and go post for our porch. Sled almost gets all the way there. It's getting real tight fit. Okay. And A13. Okay. Pretty sure they're going to be underneath support, so I'm not going to see them, so I'm not going to worry about them. Let's go in. Oh, there's no support. Oh. A6. Porch roof. This has run out of steam. I gotta back up over there and see. Hadn't used them in a little bit, so maybe this one will be more alive. Yeah. But got one recharge, so I'm using the other. Alright. Yep. Fortunately, it is supposed to go this way, so did luck out with that one. So they go. Okay, so they go underneath into the slots there. Okay. Theory. And alright. We got our porch top on. Alright, cool. Now, get the other end of our house in place. Alright, now for this we drop it in, tilt it up. So slots in there. Line up our roof. And the walls. All the way down. There it goes. And let's see. That one started. This one up here. Work our way around. Then the last wall there. Let's go this way a little bit. Alright, I think that was. I've got to come down somewhere in my. Don't want to cooperate, but I'm gonna persuade it. There it goes. Well, that's not looking too bad, really. I mean, I'm almost tempted to try and buy a new one, another one for Christmas to see how the paint goes on without, just hit the roof with some white, maybe. The parts I didn't paint. Yeah, I'm like I say, almost tempted. Maybe next year. Okay, so that one in. And D8. Get our little Christmas tree scene with the deer on it and everything. This one, of course, can have all the nooks and crannies. Let's see, broad strokes, I guess. about as much of it as I'm going to be able to get, so get that done along the front here. Alright. Now, D2 here along the side. Yep. There. Keep losing my spot. Now, what I think is considered a split rail fence. Sort of resembles it anyway. Deer fenced in. All right. Back. Go. All our yard, I guess. Let's do the ends on this because I'm not even going to worry about the individual blades of grass. Maybe hit the top some. It's supposed to go that way, so maybe I can see some of it in there from the front. Not really. Oh, y'all know what? I just had a thought. I got this LED strip that I never used on that other project. I may run that inside that thing, since it's sitting right there waiting on me to do something with it. Okay, but back to work. Now our chimney. Okay, so on this batch of them first. I'll be honest, the only reason I didn't pull these things and sand them beforehand is I thought this thing was going to go together much quicker. point. So when you and pop you in here. That much of our chimney ready to roll. Now B7. Thought I was done with B. No, one more piece. And it's going to be an internal piece, so I'm going to leave it be as it is. I already see what I'm going to use it for. And our chimney smoke goes on there. And A12 goes on the front. Oops. Oh, I just need that one. Oh, I never did. I don't know if I can. Let me see if get the black. See if I can get these outlines in. Take my time. Don't do it like I did that R. I think it'll work. The S is going to be the issue. Anything with curves seems to be the problem. Yep, I gotta really take my time on those S's. These two. And connect them up. That's the best one so far, but still not great. Okay. Yeah, I flubbed that S up really bad, but otherwise. Okay, so drop you in here. Get in there without nice snug fit. Cat hair in the way. Alright. Now just need my end caps for the roof. And that will wrap us up. Oh yeah, there's how it looks installed. Now, while I've got my black marker out, let's see if it does any better on these edges. I think. No, it doesn't. It's not flexible enough. That chisel point's a much harder edge on that than it is with the Sharpie here. Yeah, pop these guys on the end caps. other end cap. Okay, yeah, there we go. They are not lining up. Over here. Okay, so they're perfect. I think they'd be the same. At the bottom maybe. Well, those do not match up. Is it? Oh. Well, they're supposed to. I mean, let's say they're not even close. That's odd. So you can see they're way off. Okay, that's disappointing. They are both the same. Yeah, they're both supposed to be D5. Oh, wait a second. Backwards again. Okay. Okay. That situation. Alright. Okay, so learn some lessons about coloring. Especially on these models where you do front and back. Say, not my best work, but I'm not too shabby. Learned, let's say, a couple of tricks I need to know, I'm sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, these. How bad would these LEDs make it? I'm just gonna feed them in one end and see how it looks to light up the. Okay, or maybe let's just. Let me find. What am I looking? Something. Okay, this will work, I think. Help you. There's about 3 feet of LEDs on this thing, so more than needs to be in that house. But just wind them up. Okay, that's the. No, they're still going. Somewhat compacted, maybe. I thought it'd slide off there and sort of stay. Okay, yeah, they did. Okay, sort of columny, columnar. Get you to feed your way in there. Scoot you over a little bit more, maybe. Okay. I don't hate it. It's a little too bright for that application, but pretty cool to have the light inside. Alright, but like I say, live and learn, get better next time. Hopefully, with what I've learned tonight, I can take it on to the next project and it'll look better then. But in the meantime, hey folks, really appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. I really do mean it. We're over 3,400 subscribers now. Never dreamed of that. Never dreamed I'd be getting paid to do this. I'm not, it almost covers my expenses of buying the models, but it definitely helps. I'm definitely not going to quit my day job, but like I say, I'm getting a little subsidy basically to keep my channel going. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.